Greetings, comrades, and welcome to the Eastern Border. It's very, very quick right now. We're covering live on Discord, together with, oh my god, how many of you are here? Well, a lot of people on Discord, which is why you should be here, about Prigozhin's crash. Now, what's happening is that Prigozhin had like two planes, private jets, that very similar to ones. I think it was Embraer Legacy 600 and Embraer Legacy 650, who were like flying from Moscow to St. Petersburg. They had been out there in Belarus. One of them, other one was like sitting in Moscow, and now a lot of people are reporting that one of them has crashed with Utkin, the leader of Wagner Group, on board, and also a lot of people are reporting on the ground with pictures and confirmed data that it was actually the Russian anti-air defense that had shot it down. Any versions of a terrorist attack is kind of, very much unverified at all, and doesn't seem to be true, especially since this whole thing happened exactly 2 months. 2 months before the previous thing. I'm here with a bunch of Discord people, and I'm posting things. In general discussion chat. By the way, we have a new thing. Someone has posted about how the plane is burning. Apparently, 10 people were on the plane, and Prigozhin, in a way, he ruined my national celebration thing. And yeah, I mean, at this point, by the way, I wouldn't be surprised. I just want your comments on this one. At this point, as one of my sources are posting in the regional chats, right now the question of where is Surovikin goes into the line of who built the pyramids, really, and where is the Atlantis? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we will find out that the Surovikin actually was like piloting the plane, and his dead body will just be plopping out on there. Oh boy. Yeah, please, everyone who's like not here already. This is why you really want to. This is why you really want to go and follow me on Discord. Subtle Knife, thank you. We have a confirmation that Prigozhin did indeed arrive to Russia from Africa today. He came along with the rest of Wagner leadership. Apparently, sources told him it would be a miracle if he was in second. Also, alleged Wagner group. I'm following Grey Zone right now because again. It's exactly 2 months until the whole mess started out. Honey, look at this. Seriously, just if you think about this, crazy. Sorry about the mess, but this is one of those newsroom shows. I'll be here for a bit. Oh, nice, we have more news. We have something else. I have something new. Extreme breaking news. The bodies of 8 victims have been found at the crash site of the Embraer plane in the Tver region, reported by emergency services just now. We have 8 dead. We have confirmed 8 dead, and yeah, you can just also comment on whatever, because again, sitting here with a bunch of Discord people. Meanwhile, at this point, while this is happening, interestingly enough, Putin himself is now speaking and giving a speech about how Putin is now giving a speech in the honor of the 80th anniversary of the Kursk battle. And meanwhile, we have a second plane that is on the ground. Apparently, second ground Legacy 750 has now landed in Vnukovo as this is happening at this moment. Putin's given a speech. We have 8 dead. Yes, 8 dead. Some of them are. I'm seeing here that people are stating that some of these bodies that have been just found are unidentifiable. Apparently, this really isn't happening. Yeah, and we have more things again. Apparently. In the video, it has been spotted that indeed there were like 2 strikes and the plane was crashing down, and that at the moment of the crash, and the plane was flying from Moscow to St. Petersburg, which is kind of like, from New York City to Washington, D.C. And yeah, we can see 2 missile streaks hitting it, and the plane that crashed down, yep, it apparently had lost a wing. So my scenario right now is just at the moment, as 2 months have passed since the beginning, since everything happened here. Yeah, Putin just wants to give a cool speech or something. Let us just wait. I'll do this very weird situation here. When I'll publish this, I'll working as I'm working on this. Sorry for the weirdness happening, but I'll make a proper episode tomorrow. It's just that I think that it would be nice if I'd publish something to you that actually know. And yes, I have multiple sources confirming that indeed the plane was shot at by the anti-air defenses. We apparently have two S-300s. Let me remind you that the plane actually crashed down 50 kilometers from Putin's villa, and also we have confirmation of S-300 anti-air defenses standing nearby. I wonder when they're going to come and crash the Gray Zone channel. Here's a better, nicer picture of the missile striking the moment there. And please, you'll be. I would welcome you if you just get more people on this Discord channel from Twitter. You know, I can't really do everything on my own here. If you publish this on Twitter, we'll save a bunch of people from having misinformation. Yeah, and by the way, Gray Zone channel also is suddenly silent. By the way, they have been silent for 10 minutes, which they shouldn't be doing. Ribar, by the way, states that in 5 minutes there's going to be on Solovyev Live channel a thing which is going to be about today's events, but nothing is mentioned about the Solovev's plane, which is interesting. Yeah, by the way, anyone who claims Prigozhin is dead just yet, there is no official news about him being dead. That is not confirmed just yet. Just saying. He might be alive. We might have other things. If Prigozhin would be dead, then trust me on that one. I'll plop off whatever I can, you know. And this is going to be awesome. Oh, and official Wagner Group supporters, by the way, this comes from another source. Official Wagner Group supporters are posting the thing that, quote, protest movement, Wagner, let's play, Wagner Group supporter guys. They report, currently there are rumors about the death of about the head of Wagner Group, Yevgeny Prigozhin. We are stating straight that we suspect in his murder Kremlin's officials in the head of Mr. Putin. If the information of Prigozhin's death will be confirmed, we are going to organize yet another march, like March of Justice, as they call it, to Moscow, and better, you know. They warn Kremlin that it's better in their interest to move there. Again, I still think that this might be a false flag thing, because Prigozhin might as well be. Prigozhin could have been trying to get relevance. For example, Mikhail Khodorkovsky does not believe Prigozhin was on any of these boards. Khodorkovsky currently right now is posting a poll about how all this is like. He's posting a poll on his Telegram channel about, do you believe Prigozhin was on board on this? And the results are like 45%. Yes, he just got vengeance for the coup. 21% no, he's gonna live through us all. And 31% this is just insinuated some plan. There is no true confirmation that Prigozhin was there. By the way, at this point, I have to remind you, this is the second case, by the way. Second case in the history of planet when Prigozhin has been declared dead in an airplane crash. The first one happened on 13th of October 2019 in Congo. Just saying. Right now we're waiting. What's happening with what's happening there? I want to know what's happening with the second plane. It has been landed, but we must see. I want to know where Prigozhin was, what has happened and what's going on. People who know Prigozhin confirmed his death, but yeah, like holy shit, they also know people who know Prigozhin. That means nothing at this point, really. Oh boy, this is gonna be the worst episode ever of all times, I suppose. There is more. There is more video from the plane posting in general discussion, and yeah. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Well, what can I say? As soon as I find out when this happens, then we'll do something. Just in case of whatever. Do not, as I'm posting this, if you're listening to this as it's happening, do not believe anyone who says Prigozhin's dead just yet, just because we know how truth is being fabricated in these areas. Just in case. At any rate, I'll just publish this while I'm following all through all this stuff. If you're listening to this as this comes out, which is like right now, then come join our Discord channel. And now I'm gonna have to figure out how to stop recording here, which is gonna be interesting. How does I do that now? Oh boy, worst thing ever. Stop.